Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to 90 Day Fiancé latest news. Rob and Sophie Sierra's journey on 90 Day Fiancé has always been one of the most talked about storylines. But now, shocking reports suggest the two may have officially separated, and the reason behind it involves whispers of betrayal, hidden secrets, and even another woman. For months, fans have watched Rob and Sophie's turbulent relationship unfold. From the very beginning, their story was riddled with trust issues. Sophie left behind her life in the UK to be with Rob, only to discover that Rob's past wasn't as clean as she hoped. The show documented arguments about Rob's history, his questionable communication with other women online, and Sophie's struggle to trust him fully. But what started as suspicion has now spiraled into something much bigger. Rumors suggest Sophie uncovered not just messages, but the possibility of a secret girlfriend who had been in Rob's life all along. The speculation began when fans noticed Sophie dropping subtle hints on social media. Instead of posting affectionate couple photos, she began uploading cryptic quotes about heartbreak, betrayal, and moving on. Meanwhile, Rob's presence on her page seemed to vanish almost overnight. For longtime viewers, this silence was louder than any public statement. Behind the scenes, insiders close to the couple say the tension between them reached a breaking point earlier this summer. Rob reportedly became distant, while Sophie confronted him about inconsistencies in his story. When whispers of a hidden relationship emerged, it was enough to push Sophie toward a decision she had been avoiding: separation. What makes this news even more explosive is the timeline. Just weeks before the rumors surfaced, the couple had appeared on social media trying to present a united front, insisting that despite their struggles, they were still committed to making things work. But cracks in the facade were impossible to ignore. Fans who met Sophie in public reported that she was often alone, while Rob was seen spending more time with friends, and possibly someone new. The alleged secret girlfriend has yet to step into the spotlight, but online sleuths claim to have pieced together clues. Comments, likes, and tagged photos connected Rob to a mystery woman whose identity is now a hot topic among 90-day communities. While nothing has been officially confirmed, Sophie's sudden withdrawal from the marriage speaks volumes. For Sophie, this isn't just about betrayal. It's about the cost of leaving her family, her country, and her support system to pursue a relationship that may never have been built on solid ground. Throughout the season, she admitted to having doubts. She admitted she worried whether Rob could be faithful. Now, with the revelation of another woman, those doubts seem tragically justified. Meanwhile, Rob has remained mostly silent. He has not issued any direct response to the rumors, choosing instead to continue posting casual updates, as if nothing is wrong. But to fans, that silence feels like confirmation. The separation, if true, raises bigger questions about what's next. Will Sophie choose to stay in the United States, or will she return home to the UK? Will Rob attempt to win her back, or will he move forward with the woman rumored to have been in his life all along? On 90 Day Fiancé, storylines like this are never just about the relationship. They highlight the challenges of cross-cultural marriages, the strain of leaving everything behind, and the painful reality of betrayal. For Sophie, this chapter may be closing, but her courage to walk away from what no longer serves her is resonating with fans worldwide. As for Rob, the damage to his reputation within the 90 Day Fiancé community may be permanent. Many viewers already felt uneasy about his past behavior, and the idea of a secret girlfriend only adds fuel to the fire. In the world of reality TV, public opinion can be as devastating as the breakup itself. What began as a hopeful love story has now turned into one of the season's most dramatic scandals. Rob and Sophie Sierra, once seen as a couple trying to overcome the odds, may now be remembered as another cautionary tale in the unpredictable world of 90 Day Fiancé. For fans who have followed every fight, every tearful conversation, and every promise of change, this ending is bittersweet. It's a reminder that not every love story makes it to the finish line, and that sometimes the truth, no matter how painful, is the only path forward. And as the dust settles, one thing is clear: Sophie's journey doesn't end here. She may have separated from Rob, but her strength, resilience, and honesty have won her the support of thousands who believe she deserves so much better. Sophie Sierra from 90 Day. The Last Resort has shared a shocking message about how she learned to be the cycle breaker amid confirming her split with Rob Warren. Sophie is a content creator from the UK who moved to Los Angeles to marry Rob in 90 Day Fiancé Season 10. Rob had betrayed Sophie's trust by online cheating on her when they were engaged. However, Sophie gave Rob another chance, only to find out he'd lied about the cheating scandal. Sophie walked out of the marriage, but it took some time for her to get over Rob. Sophie reposted a message originally shared by @the_hire_self__ on Instagram. The post mentioned that the way one responds to life when the circumstances are completely opposite of what one wants determines your personal growth. The message added that a person cannot evolve when the circumstances are not pushing them outside their comfort zone. That's why a lot of people are surrounded by dysfunctional families and toxic relationships, it continued. Sophie seemingly resonated with the note, which asked the reader to be a cycle breaker. Sophie had no clear plan when she left Rob just months into their marriage. She felt disrespected after discovering that Rob had been messaging multiple women, not just one, as he had previously claimed. Despite several attempts by Rob to reconcile, Sophie stood her ground. She later alleged that Rob had also been abusive, sharing a photo of a bruised eyebrow and videos showing what appeared to be his aggressive behavior. According to Sophie, she made the decision to change her environment and prioritize her well-being. Although she tried giving Rob a second chance during therapy, their sessions ultimately failed. In the end, Sophie chose herself once again. While the tell-all revealed the two briefly hooked up after the split, both Sophie and Rob appear to have moved on for good. Sophie now says she's single and focused on building her brand in the US. Her entrepreneurial journey has already shown promise. Her waist trainers are reportedly selling fast. Sophie has also announced her plans to settle in the US long-term. Sophie grew up in a broken home. Her parents were separated, and her mother struggled with addiction during her childhood. Although Sophie lived comfortably thanks to her wealthy grandfather, she valued her independence. More than anything, she longed for a happy, stable family life, something Rob was never able to provide. Sophie still yearns for the sense of safety and belonging a real family brings, and perhaps she'll find it in the future. For now, the 90 Day, The Last Resort star is choosing to put herself first. 90 Day Fiancé star Sophie Sierra is sharing details of an alleged assault on her by a psychopath. Sophie is a British reality TV star first introduced in 90 Day Fiancé Season 10 when she moved to the US to marry Rob Warren. Sophie had trust issues with Rob and found him to be ambitionless. She still gave him a chance when they tried couples therapy, but Sophie had proof that Rob was unfaithful. Sophie continued to live in America and was recently rumored to be dating Chantel Everett's ex-husband, Pedro Jimeno. Shabuti reposted Sophie's Instagram stories where she clicked pictures of herself with bloody lips. She had shared several stories from her night out at a restaurant in Austin before she wrote that she was assaulted last night by a psychopath. Sophie added that she has multiple stitches on her face and is currently recovering from the incident, both physically and mentally. Sophie mentioned she won't do any of her scheduled streams. Since police were involved, she refused to share more information of the incident. "All I will say is evil people will always get their karma," she continued. Sophie and Rob split over 2 years ago when she walked out of their Austin home. They kept trying to get back together for over a year, but Sophie still seemed hesitant. She decided she would continue living in the US. However, the couple is yet to be divorced officially. Sophie has kept denying rumors that she has a sugar daddy. She is independent and has several sources of income, from OnlyFans to her fitness brand. However, Sophie lives alone in Texas and may have had safety concerns. Sophie's older IG stories showed that she was at Nido at the Loren at Lady Bird Lake before the alleged assault. She did not talk about who was accompanying her or when the unknown person allegedly hurt her. Sophie's reluctance to talk about the person and reveal their identity could suggest that it was someone she knew. Moreover, her using words like karma to describe the incident could possibly mean it was a person she trusted. 90 Day Fiancé star Sophie has filed a police report and will only speak publicly about the incident once she is legally permitted to do so. However, the situation has left her with a facial injury that may impact her ability to earn a living. As a model, Sophie relies heavily on being in front of the camera, and working will be difficult while she recovers. She may be implying that the person allegedly targeted her face intentionally, fully aware that it could harm not only her appearance but also her confidence and career. 90-Day Hunt for Love star Rob Warren's son is not doing well, making the reality TV celebrity reach out to his fans for help. Rob currently stars in 90-Day Hunt for Love Season 1 but made his debut during 90-Day Fiancé Season 10 with Sophie Sierra. However, their relationship didn't last a year, even after trying therapy. Rob briefly moved to Texas after the breakup but has since returned to Los Angeles. While Rob has kept his dating life private, Rome has remained his loyal. Rob recently conducted a Q&A session for his Instagram followers amid his 90-Day Fiancé comeback. One of his fans asked him how he was doing and how his dog was doing. Rob said that he was doing good, but he was staying busy and was excited for his future. Unfortunately, Rome isn't doing so good, Rob added. He wrote that his baby boy is really feeling his age lately. Rob asked his followers to please pray for Rome by adding praying hands and red heart emojis in his response. Rob hasn't had good luck on 90-Day Fiancé. He's appeared on 3 shows so far with Sophie, and their relationship still failed. Moreover, Rob has been facing a challenging time as his beloved dog, Rome, has been diagnosed with a serious illness. In early 2024, Rob shared on Instagram that Rome had developed a lesion on his lip, leading to a diagnosis of epitheliotropic lymphoma. It is a rare and progressive skin cancer affecting dogs. This condition typically occurs in older dogs and has a limited survival time. The update was particularly heartbreaking for Rob's fans, who know that Rome has been by his side through thick and thin. Rome appeared in 90-Day Fiancé Season 10 in Rob and Sophie's storyline. Despite the grim prognosis, Rob has been proactive in seeking advice and support from his followers. However, informing his followers about Rome's tests and treatments came across as suspicious to his critics. They wondered if Rob was going to make his fans pay for it. Rob proved them wrong since all he needs from his supporters are prayers. Rob is proving he's more than his mistakes. Rob has started thinking of his future, now with Sophie no longer a part of his life. He recently revealed he wants 2 sons and 1 daughter. However, Rome will always be his first child. Rob's journey on 90-Day Fiancé has been full of ups and downs, from being criticized for cheating on Sophie to earning praise for exposing Jasmine Pineda's alleged lies. He's now back in the dating game, reportedly connecting with Jennifer Terrazona on 90-Day Hunt for Love. Despite past mistakes, Rob shows he's a devoted and loving dog dad above all. Over the last few years, the friendship between 90-Day, the Last Resort star Sophie Sierra and her friend, Kay, has developed. Sophie, originally from London, United Kingdom, first appeared on reality TV in 2023 as part of 90-Day Fiancé Season 10. The season documented her relationship with her American partner, Rob Warren, who lived in Los Angeles. Initially, Sophie and Rob appeared to be a good match. Despite his past infidelity, she chose to forgive him and move forward. Eventually, they got married in hopes of a happy future. Sophie and Rob's new married life began positively, but their past relationship problems quickly resurfaced, leading to arguments and fights. In 2024, they made the decision to address their issues once and for all. They participated in therapy on 90-Day, the Last Resort Season 2, as a final attempt to salvage their relationship. After a challenging time at the resort, Sophie and Rob ultimately chose to separate due to their irreconcilable differences. Additionally, Sophie made accusations against Rob, alleging that he had engaged in sexual activities with men for financial gain. Sophie accused Rob of being an escort during 90-Day, the Last Resort Season 2 tell-all, with the support of her friend, Kay, who also strongly denounced Rob. Kay confronted Rob during her segment of tell-all, stating, "I have actual video evidence of the way you acted and why I let her move in with me," shouting at him for his past behavior. Kay continued, "I know people haven't really seen the true form of Rob and how bad it can really get." She defended Sophie and asserted Rob was the toxic one in the relationship. Kay made a dramatic exit from the tell-all. She claimed she would support Sophie even if she were going into a war. As of May 2025, Kay is still good friends with Sophie. She occasionally posts pictures of herself and Sophie on Instagram, showing their strong connection to her followers. In May 2025, a blogger account at 90-Day Fiancé_Alexa posted a photo of Sophie and Kay together. The post included a screenshot of Kay's Instagram story, where she referred to herself and Sophie as her spiritual ride or die. The post also included Kay's comment to Sophie, in which she wrote, "Beyond proud of us for surviving the roommate era. BC most friends don't, but we made it look easy." She also added, "No matter what anyone has tried to say about our friendship, we have remained true to ourselves." Kay expressed her pride in seeing Sophie's progress since her split from Rob and said she was excited to see what accomplishments were in store for her. Sophie responded by liking the post, showing her gratitude for Kay's heartfelt message. 90 Day. The Last Resort star Rob Warren has shared a major career update with his fans. The reality star, who made his debut in 90 Day Fiancé Season 10 with Sophie Sierra, was seen juggling multiple jobs to make a living during his early appearances. However, things have finally taken a turn for the better, and Rob has officially entered the world of brand collaborations on social media. Rob recently took to his Instagram story to unbox a PR package from Puma's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection. The reality star showed off the hoodies and sneakers sent to him by the brand as a token of thanks for his involvement in one of their events in San Francisco. Rob expressed his gratitude to Puma for what he called a special gift. The news comes shortly after Rob's estranged partner, Sophie, launched her new waist trainer business. However, this isn't the only brand sponsorship Rob has landed recently. With over 156K followers on Instagram, the reality star is leveraging his reality TV fame to expand his horizons. Rob also partnered with Boost Mobile alongside fellow 90 Day Fiancé alums Josh Weinstein and Jamal Menzies. The collaboration featured the three men talking about the telco brand and encouraging their fans to try it out. After his messy split from Ukraine native Natalie Mordovtseva, Josh is ready to fall in love all over again. Natalie, who initially appeared on 90 Day Fiancé Season 7 with Mike Youngquist, met Josh on TLC's 90 Day, The Single Life Season 1. The two started dating, but it wasn't long before Natalie realized she didn't like Josh's attitude toward her. The couple took part in 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 to try and resolve their issues. However, they finally called it quits during the commitment ceremony in the finale. During an appearance on The Sarah Fraser Show on February 25, 2025, Josh confirmed that his and Natalie's relationship had officially ended. According to the modeling agency CEO, they were together for so long only because of Natalie's extreme dependency on him. Josh implied that this is why it took them so long to break up, despite all their issues. The reality star also took the opportunity to reveal that he is currently dating someone else from the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. While Josh chose not to name his new partner, fans on Reddit are speculating that he might be involved with 90 Day Fiancé Season 5 star Elizabeth Pothast's sister, Jen Pothast. In January 2025, Natalie also took to Instagram to hint at a new mystery boyfriend. The reality star posted a photo of red roses and thanked someone with the initials JS for treating her to an evening at the Trump National Golf Club in the caption. 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 finale aired on February 24, 2025. All episodes are now streaming on Max in the US. We're wrapping up here for today, but the excitement of trending gossip doesn't stop here. We'll be back with new surprises very soon. So stay tuned and don't